We all old enough and been in the game long enough to know, do what you want to do, because if it goes bad, know you can live with what you've done for that person, right? So seeing that, it was like, I don't have a problem with it, but it was like everything you heard a person say they was going to do, and you seeing that, and it's not happening. It's just like it makes you scratch your head and wonder what you're dealing with.
So basically, what I'm taking from it, you think that Luce was kind of doing a play that was rooted in his true feelings. Like you felt like he actually was ready to break away from you after all this time that you guys have been super locked in, and he chose to do it by, I mean,
creating a fake beef.
So
you heard it when I called in. Right. I don't know what was said prior. Once I called in and started addressing what the issue was, you seen that, hold on, what y'all talked about this, that wasn't there, that wasn't, everything he said was there, it didn't exist, right? So it's like, and it's a little deeper because it's like other things was going on that I had caught on that really wasn't real, right? So I woke up to that.
Because it did seem like if Luce's reason for being done with his friendship with you, if all it took was you believing that his house getting raided in the clip that Sharice's wife posted, you casting doubt on that. If that was,
I still don't believe it.
Right. If that was the entirety of it, that just doesn't seem like a good enough reason for Luce to turn on you.
Okay, let's look at what we let's look at what we're looking at now. Things work in mysterious ways. If the SWAT and the feds come to your home and you already on the list to get picked up, why would they let you go?
I mean, he was saying that he was just getting swatted by like a fan.
But it's obvious from what we just saw yesterday. The indictment was signed on the 17th.
But if you get swatted, it's the local police showing up to your house, whereas they got taken down by a federal indictment.
Did you look at that video? Who was involved? Those was negotiators, and you had every agency there.
It's still going to be local, state people.
No,
right?
hell no. Not when you talking about hostage situations. But whatever it may be, that's just my thought, my belief. So, and what's crazy is my phone. I texted him when I seen it and told him I didn't believe it that morning.
Right. But he could have dealt with it by just giving you a call back and saying, "Hey, bitch, why you saying that?"
But that what it was. He claimed that I let somebody on my clubhouse floor call his wife a bitch. When we went and read the content back, nobody said nothing about his wife. They were talking about R&B, right? And then when he said, "Well, what you said," I said, "Hey, look, bro, if I knew you was in jail, I'm not gonna tell the world you're in jail. You got a lot of enemies. You got a mother over there with a child, right? I watched you go to jail. I'm not going to tell the world you're in jail. I'm not going to do it," but I didn't believe it. So what I did was simply play the middle, and I just repeated what his wife said and left it at that. So his thing is, you repeat what my wife said is running content on me. Hey, look, bro, Blueface gang myself. When content come out on me, Remo, we run it on my floor, right? So at the end of the day, if you told your woman to put the content up, I said, "Why'd you put it up?" He said, "In case something happened to me." I said, "Well, you could have put it up on private. Nobody's seen it, right? But when you put it up, it's going to be talked about."
Right.
Let me ask you this, based on that, Wack, because I feel like it was interesting when you called into the show when Luce was on there, right? It seemed like he kept flip-flopping about what he was actually mad at you about. And it seemed to me that whatever he was really mad at you about, if he was even really mad, it definitely wasn't what he was saying. It was a secret. So like, just to make it clear, like, was it fake or was there something else he was mad about? Because it didn't make no sense.
He had no reason to be mad. He made something up. Right?
He forgot mid-conversation what he was mad at you about a couple times.
Because he know that I'm gonna send him the content and he's gonna play it. So here you go, play it.
So do you think what was really happening is that really, because he already knew that stuff was about to get deep, he was?
I don't know. I don't know if he knew that. I believe now that he was mad about the 600 stuff and him exposing about what the family said about the kid, right? I believe now, looking at it, that he may have known that he was caught up in the overall thing, right? I believe that's why he was a little bothered that 600 was pushing that issue about what the family was saying about the kid.
He seemed panicked. The way he was moving.
I mean, because, bro, he said that they had already reached out to him. He would tell me things, but it didn't make sense to me, so I just disregarded, right?
Did you note that at a certain point in the podcast, and it really didn't take that long, Luce became so high that he was almost incapable of being involved in the conversation anymore?
No, because after I
And he
stopped,
wasn't smoking. It was just from Brick Baby breathing weed and stuff.
after I got off the line, I wasn't even watching anymore. It was just, the thing about it is, it's like, yo, Adam, it's real shit. If I feel like I got something else to do and I want to go my way, I'm just going to have a conversation with you. But I think what it was sometimes people set out to have a motive. And I understand that. I've been in the game too long. Everybody has a motive with something they're doing. Everybody has a motive. Could be a good one or a bad one. And I think that because I started to figure out other things that had nothing to do with this, he was using that as a reason not to have to talk to me. You got to remember, let's just keep it real. I took Luce 13 months ago. Prior to me taking Luce, did you know who Luce Cannon was?
Yeah.
Right? I took Luce and set him on the side of me. When the light hit me, I made sure it hit him.
Yeah, I don't think I was that familiar with him before
Yeah,
you
right,
brought him on the pod.
I didn't do it because I did a contract with you, right? I did it because I genuinely wanted to help you. So you didn't have to come up with some fake shit. Bro, you say, yo, you want to go handle your business. Because we've all seen this before. You've seen this more than me, right? What is there now, it's a mother that to see if it's going to be there later standing on your own. I know because I went through it and I knew what I had to do to continue my climb up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? Like Vlad, you watched it. Last time Vlad seen me before we came back together, it was Ray J. Right? Ray J went another way. We still remain business partners, but he started doing other things. So I had to reinvent myself and go find new business and find another ladder to climb. So I know what it is, but it's just that I believe his thing was, let me tap into his resources. I introduced him to actor. I brought him here a few times, right? He was asking me about Vlad. Vlad knows this. When I was talking to him, he's like, "Why, get me on Vlad." But I understand when I say certain things to Vlad, if you know Vlad, you kind of read his body motion and you just leave shit alone. Because at that point, it's tending what you got going on with Vlad, right? So,
And I responded that he just has too much drama around.
Yeah, I left it alone.
I just don't need to bring that into.
But I get it now because it's kind of like, can you trust him?
And he is a wise sage because probably a year ago, I said something on behalf of our good JCap friend, Spiderloak. Hey, Whack, Spiderloak thinks you got him banned. You should have him on. Whack said, or Vlad said, I'm cool. Like,
it ain't going to bring no substance to it.
It's no problem with Spiderloak, but it's just not really the kind of content that I want to do
and that's
right
real,
now.
Because if we would have saw Spiderloak on Vlad, it would have been like Vlad lost Boardwalk and his ass is on Baltic. It's just real, right? So, at the end of the day, we all doing things. You got extra things going on. Vlad, we definitely know what you got going on. I got extra stuff going on. We all got extra stuff going on, but it just kind of makes it like when the next person reaches out for a little help, kind of be like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Well, Whack, let me ask you this, because I've been knowing you as this legendary kind of behind-the-scenes figure throughout hip-hop for decades. I'll keep it real, I hadn't really heard much about Luce Cannon until he started hanging around with you.
That's a fact. That's just what's real.
But I knew very little about him until I've read this whole this criminal complaint, and I've become to know how close he was to Big U, knowing your relationship with Big U. Now I'm looking back thinking, how had you and him got so close considering that history?
They didn't become cool until Luce was no longer cool with. But he was super cool with Big U up until like what, 2 years ago?
Nah, 2021, early 2021.
Okay.
I just helped him out. I looked out for him. Like I didn't, you know what I mean? So it was like, and I did a lot of cleaning up. I took a lot of hits doing that. But I didn't mind it. I felt like I seen that he wanted that. Some people like want that and they want to be that. And I know it only goes so far versus you understanding that. Understanding this game and wanting this game is two total different things. Because when you understand it, you know to keep your resources available. You don't burn no bridges, bro. Because you never know when you got to reach back that way or something's going to come at you, right? Amongst us, we got 100 different. What I don't got, he has. If he don't got it, he'll say, let me call Black. You know why? He don't mind calling Vlad saying Wack trying to get this done because we're cool, right? If he knew me and Vlad wasn't cool, to stop at him. So, that's people that understand the game. People that want the game, they'll do what it is just the game. But your game is going to be limited.
Do you feel like kind of taking somebody and putting on somebody that was so close to Big U and fell out? It's kind of a diss to Big U, right?
Nah, Big U that wasn't the thought.
Like if I took AD and put him on my channel now, that would be kind of a Peter Adam type shit. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of. Do you feel like that was a move?
Or if you pull him up, that's the ultimate flex.
That's kind of what he's trying
Which
to
is
do.
kind of what he did with Luce, because nobody knew who Luce was. Because he was just a thug to Big U,
Luce had been trying to do music and all kind of stuff for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Right? You can see his history of his work, his body of work. Right? But, I took and did what I did. I did it with a lot of people. But I didn't. Big U wasn't even a figment of my imagination. It wasn't a thought. I wasn't like, I'm going to do this for Big U. I wouldn't have did it at that point in time.
You think that pissed him off to the next level, though? Big U?
It probably did because Big U was used to me being his resource. And to see one of his underlings or somebody that he utilizes for something else, have me moving with him like that, doing some of the things I've done, it probably did, but that wasn't my thought. I'm doing this for Big U. I wouldn't have did it, because at that point, it ain't pure, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been genuine.
When you started bringing up the whole Christopher Lovejoy DNA story that everybody was talking about, right? Like,
he was only able to do that story because I set it up to be done.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say is,
like, you do that a lot, Trap.
Did you expect?
Hold on, Trap. You got to correct that.
No, let's go.
You do that a lot. You're a foreigner guy out there, and you've been talking about our shit like you know what you're talking about. So if you was really watching it, Lovejoy didn't grab it until it was on the internet. So now you got to ask yourself, how did it get on the internet? Right? I knew I couldn't just let him talk about that because they were going to do what they're doing now. So I had to position it so it was on the internet.
So you put it on the internet, or you had
it? Well, what I did is we have a segment on the 100-sided Clubhouse called Murder Mysteries. And I simply sent the girl Tink from Chicago the newspaper clipping from 2021. She was oblivious. So she started running the murder mystery. She's good at it. She'll start reading and digging. She'll come up with all these rabbit hole type scenarios, right? And when she got to certain points of what it may have been or what is this or what it may have led up to, when she would break, I played a snippet from the audio we had from the family.
Yeah.
So the snippet I played first said they found his DNA under my brother's nails. And they was like, okay, and I stopped it. And the floor is talking about, okay, well, that could have been whoever this person may have been. So they talk another 20 minutes. And like, well, who could the person have been? So I played the mother saying that they had to track down Big U for a year or so, and the feds forced him to give his DNA. So I know that these two people worked for Big U for years. He would know their voice, right? I have a media team in the group. The media team took all that, chopped it up, put it on the internet. Once it got on the internet, 600 was able to grab it and do his spin on it.
But the question I really have around that, because there's a great way that you broke it down for us there. But were you surprised that Luce and them had such a serious reaction? Did you think that he was going to get wrapped up in this whole thing, or did you see it as a separate thing, this Big U situation? Because I was surprised that even Rick's getting wrapped up in it, right?
It was funny. One of my business partners called me. He doesn't even do social media, but he was watching that. I swear he's out of Philly. He called me and said, Hey, bro, I think your boy Luce has some ties to something. I blew it off. Wow, what are you talking about? Right? Because he was like real adamant. He kept calling. He like 600. I said, no, he's not. It's off the internet. No, man, that's the recordings we got of the family. Luce was on the phone. The recordings I got, Luce was on the phone the whole time. Right? The family been contacted him for a year, but he never reacted to it. Right? So when he seen that I wasn't stopping 600, I told him he's covered because I made sure it got to the internet. I said, bro, we're warning him. 600 hates him, so he's having his fun, but we're warning him. I'm going to be real. If somebody took my DNA a year or so ago, after a year, 18 months, I'm thinking ain't nothing of it. I'm not even thinking that my skin's under about a dude's nails. And I hear the family say they found his DNA under the nails. I hear that. That's going to be alarming to me.
That did turn out to not be completely true, though, right?
No, it was completely
From the complaint, it said that the DNA that was found, it couldn't confirm that it was Big U, but it couldn't rule it out too, whereas they could rule out the other individual, right?
No. I don't know where you saw that at.
I really saw it. It said that. It wasn't completely confirmed that it's Big U's DNA. That's what I'm seeing, and there's still no...
There's no... Listen.
Said it was inconclusive or something like that, right? So, do you want me to read it out?
Go ahead.
Okay, so...
The DNA profile, so DNA was connected from RW's ankle/sock area, consistent with the direction that RW was dragged into the desert off the highway. The DNA profile obtained was not complete, likely due to the aforementioned inclinement on weather due to the inclement weather on the night of the murder. So the weather and the way that the body was left overnight, I guess in the cold, in the wind or whatever, meant that the DNA profile wasn't able to be completed. So it says analysis of Henley's DNA profile, Big U, was inconclusive such that he could not be excluded as the contributor of the DNA.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Well, we been control.
Defend all zones. Losing Bravo. We're contesting B. Losing B. We're losing Alpha. They're taking multiple zones. Defend them.
You son of a bitch. I don't know why I got a bat.
We're defending Bravo.
There you go.
We've lost Alpha.
Yeah. Oh, hook shit out, boy.
Losing Bravo.
Come on, girl.
Losing B. We're defending B. Losing Bravo. We're contesting Bravo.
You motherfucker.
Hostile reinforcements below.
Come on. We lost.
No time for moping. We have more work to do.
Some man over here with 4 kids, bro.
Sure. Yeah, it's all about that Xbox restart. Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Dude, I need a snack or something.
Yeah.
I need milk bowl, I need a...
Control. Take all enemy zones.
You ain't getting too excited. Shit. Oh. I just feel so much slower with this thing.
Enemies contesting Alpha.
I'm sorry.
Hostiles contesting A. Taking Alpha.
Man.
Taking Bravo underway. Taking multiple zones. Capturing multiple zones. Enemies contesting Bravo. Hostile forces are contesting Alpha. Enemies are contesting A. Time to the up. Target down. Enemies contesting Alpha.
Yeah, stuff got me.
The enemy is low on lives. Alpha secure. We're running low on lives.
Oh shit, my bad.
Securing B. Hostiles contesting Bravo.
What?
Enemy team contesting B. Damn it. All lives expended. Controlling Bravo. There's only one traitor left. Eliminate them.
Down on your head.
All hostiles eliminated.
They were
Messy
stacked
work,
together
kill
too.
team, but we'll take it.
Yeah, I should have thrown something.
Hold me now. I'm 7 feet from.
It's a quarter after 1. Something, I need you now.
Man, shut your ass up.
Bruh. Not if you're singing a song, you don't even know the words.
Oh my god.
I mean,
A quarter after
it was a long time
one.
ago.
Control. Prevent hostile forces from taking our zones. Losing A. We're defending B. Time's short. Put your head down and secure the target. We're contesting Alpha. We're losing Alpha. We're defending Alpha.
Top stairs.
We're defending A.
Oh,
We're losing multiple zones. Fight back. Hostile reinforcements are low. Over our zones. We're losing Alpha. We're contesting A.
I gotta have.
Exemplary, Crimson. Do it again and let's go home.
Bam.
Not you about to kill your own teammate. Damn.
Y'all can kill your ass.
Capture all zones.
Two side of their building.
Taking A. MTC's nearly dry. Get serious, Crimson. Taking B. Securing Alpha. Zone Alpha captured.
Alright, we have.
One stop broken wall.
Underway. Enemy detected Zone B. Taking B.
2 middle.
We don't have the reserves for this. Controlling Bravo. Securing B. Enemies contesting Bravo. Enemy team contesting B.
Hi, 2.
Missiles contesting Bravo. We're out of lives. Proceed with caution. Securing B. 1 fugitive remains. Terminate with extreme prejudice. They never stood a chance. Proceed to extract them.
Night.
Did I miss a memo? Everybody's drinking today. Like, what? What's going on?
Don't answer. No. These goods.
But it can be confirmed. And Robinson, on the other hand, was excluded as a potential contributor of the DNA. So it wasn't confirmed,
So
but it couldn't be excluded.
you know who Robinson is?
Robinson.
That's the driver.
Mhm.
That's the driver who told them they drove to L.A., picked the kid up, where they took him, and how he was killed. So when you got something that says you're not excluded, it could have been you, maybe not. But then you got the dude with you who gave DNA once they brought him in. Big U didn't know it. And they show, you didn't touch the body. That means he's identified Big U as a killer. That's who really told on him.
But all I'm saying is that, from what I understand, the DNA thing, to make the statement Big U's DNA was found under his
That's
fingernail,
been running in the media a lot.
that's not
I've
been
been hearing
conclusively
that
proven
over-
true.
These mics are kind of sensitive, so you might want to pull it in a little more.
Right?
You know, that's what.
Yeah, well, you got to remember, we didn't make.
And they've been saying that as a
You
headline
got to
since Mike
remember.
started
You
talking
got
about
to
it.
remember. We didn't make the statement. We just played the recording.
But this is the thing. Do you feel like it's kind of overcooking Big U's involvement? Now, obviously, it's an open case. It's unresolved, right? But the headline of DNA found under fingernails is a little overshooting.
What's the difference in what you did?
Because this says it can't confirm it.
Listen. You know I'm allowing you to question me right now, right?
Appreciate it.
Because you did some punk shit the other day. See, the only difference is you usually do what you did the other day sitting over there in London somewhere, right? And you're not here, right? It's a lot of places you can't go. You send Adam something as if it was a clip of something I did I wasn't supposed to do.
No, he sent me a screenshot of a page from the indictment.
Okay, that's cool.
Where Big
You're
U
the
was
receiver.
recorded on a wiretap,
You're the
basically
receiver.
saying that he punked you out with a whole bunch of people, and it had
you're
a
the
quote
receiver.
that he attributed to you,
Okay,
and it
well, hold
wasn't an actual video
Hold on.
or recording.
Hold
This
on.
was Big U's version of events.
Hold on. You're the receiver. So
Wow.
since you read everything, right? Tread lightly with this. Because I've been telling myself for the last couple minutes, not to really do nothing to you because I know what you was trying to do.
Okay.
So since you so thorough, did you read what Big U said he did to me? No, either you gonna play smart or dumb. Did you read it?
Yes. Can I say one thing?
What did you find in
my
there?
defense first?
That's the bullshit and the real shit.
But can I say one thing in my defense
I
first?
just want to know what you read.
I feel like stuff that Adam said that he put source on top of. I just sent him an image of the indictment and said, "Have you seen this?" You went in the room and you said a bunch of stuff.
No, you said in that page.
Added on.
You said in that page. So I'm asking you, just gonna let me know where you at with me. Mm-hmm. Did you read that and did you use your brain to understand why and why not?
Search and destroy. Defend the objectives.
Yeah, we playing flat. They going straight flat.
Enemy device is set.
Come on, bro. I can't clutch this shit.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I really can, right? No.
Do better.
It's alright. It's just
Great
one
start,
round.
boys.
It's just one round. Yeah. Ain't nothing but a thing.
No, I can't everything, bro.
No, it's not. I'm about to fucking
Oh my god, I'm getting packet burst, bro.
I'm about to grab Juicy Cheeks though.
Dude,
Search
come
and
on.
destroy.
This is why we're losing, bro. You're thinking of Juicy Cheeks too much. This is why we're losing, bro.
No, it's not. No.
Hard rush A. I'm dropping through the
Destroy
top.
the objective.
Alright. I'm dropping in on Juicy Cheeks.
Follow my ass, it will lead you to the promised land.
One volt. Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad.
One eye.
Oh, another one.
Get him. They all rushed.
He's dead. Oh, pull. Oh, 1 volt, 1 pull. God damn it.
Pushing in.
Not
Good
your
shit.
best work. Clean it up.
Good wins. Wow. That's crazy timing. He slid right
Hot
with it.
timing at its finest.
Search and destroy.
Alright, we gotta change it up here, bro.
Alright.
We gotta change it up,
Juicy
bro.
Cheeks, I swear, dude, if you brought us bad luck,
Protect the objectives.
I'm not fucking you no more.
Oh my god, bro.
No, don't say that.
No, they're going A. I don't know why we're all fucking pushing.
The enemy's planted the bomb. There's only one traitor left.
Got one dead, one more
Eliminate
volt.
them.
No, god damn it. Alright, nice. Defuse
We're
it.
defusing the bomb. Bomb offline. Now, hit them again before they mount a counter-offensive.
Guys, we did it! We won one! So good at this game.
Search and destroy.
Alright. Even though I'm getting packet burst, I'm still gonna try my best.
You know what Langley expects.
Alright.
Get it
Everyone
done.
just
I want
fucking
you to
rush
spread
A,
your
rush
cheeks.
A, rush
I
A.
want you to spread your cheeks.
Just
letting you
fucking
know.
rush A. Dropping in from vault.
We're planting the bomb.
Watch my full
Hostile
side.
RCXD in your AO.
Ah, fuck.
Bomb is armed.
Watch that pull. Oh, one's vault.
Oh my
that was
god, they
timing
threw
right there.
2 grenades in there.
Oh my god. Just ran right into him. Jesus. I was so trapped. Oh, man.
Our device was disarmed. Take it on the chin.
Why'd you have
Get
to
ready for the
teabag
next
me,
round.
bro?
He said he needed to put his balls in your mouth for a minute.
I guess so. Nah, we all know he doesn't have balls.
I don't even know where I was going, bro. I was about to go on a trip.
That's right.
Search and destroy.
Alright, it ain't no thing, no thing.
Focus up.
Yeah,
Focus
up.
Focus
yeah,
up.
Stop talking about fucking juicy cheeks and let's focus up, bro.
Use of deadly force.
We're only
has been
down
approved.
two. We're only down two.
He's just really distracting. When he walks, it just bounces.
Oh
I know,
my god,
right?
bro.
I know, right? I get that a lot. It's distracting for a lot of people. It's why I always lose this game.
They're already involved. I got a trophy down.
Enemy charges.
Alright.
Ah.
We need
How do I push up?
Yeah, I'm fucked here. Unless I can, Fuck. Yeah, I'm out of time. I'm sorry. Yeah, I missed all my shots,
We have
too.
more work to do.
Fucking juicy cheeks over here distracting me and fucking up.
Dude, I always have this map in mode.
Alright.
Search and
Alright,
destroy.
listen, what we have to do is we have to be at A before they get there. So no one go B, just fucking go A. They're always gonna
Eliminate
go
the
A.
objective.
I have an RCXD.
I really don't give a shit, bro.
That's rude.
They're involved already.
Bomb plant in progress.
Oh, he's top mid, he's top mid.
Charges set.
Protect that bomb with your fucking lives. Literally.
One is in Volt.
They're gonna try to... Yep. I'm dead, so... Try to run that timeout, bro.
One's in by pool.
One fugitive remains.
Nice.
Terminate with extreme prejudice.
He comes in and wipes you guys all
Enemies
out in 1 second.
neutralized.
Oh,
Not your
alright.
finest, Crimson. Clean it up.
I thought he was just gonna slide in there and take every one of you guys out. Hey, juicy cheeks with the dark spine.
Yes, sir.
Search and destroy.
I'm working on that shit right now, and I'm not liking it at all.
I gave up after Dark Spine. I was gonna go after Matter, but
Defend the objective.
Alright, everyone rush A. Just don't even worry about it. Just go straight down there. Fucking make sure you don't die, though. That's one of the main things here.
Oh no!
Oh my god. Alright, 2v2.
There's another one.
You
got this.
Not your best work.
You shot
Clean
me,
it up.
Juicy.
Dude, it was lagging so hard that entire match.
shot
I
me.
didn't know who was
You shot me.
and who
You
was
fucking
team.
stupid.
I had
Oh
no
my
idea. It was lagging so hard like that. I had no idea who was getting it.
Oh
I'm
my
so sorry.
god.
I was praying.
Alright, bro, we gotta win the
Search and
next
destroy.
4. We have to win the next 4 in a row. It's easy work. Alright, you guys just stay in the spawn. I'll take care of this, alright?
Destroy the objective.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Let's like to see how that works out for you.
I'm gonna be the first one to die, watch. One's
Bomb
on B,
going
he's
down.
pushing through Vault right now.
The bomb has been planted.
Oh, I didn't die. I almost did, but I didn't. One in Vault still.
There's only one traitor left. Eliminate. No enemies remain.
Fuck, that
Not
was so
exactly how we
close.
drew it
Every
up,
single
but a
part of
win
that
is
shit.
a win.
Oh man, I fucking Juicy Cheeks gonna shoot me this time, so.
See, easy dub.
Search and destroy.
Alright, we gotta trap them getting into pool because they're gonna drop down through pool. So I'm saying we should just, you know, I'm gonna go up top, cat.
Yeah, I'll
Work
go
quick and
bolt.
clean. No witnesses.
Alright,
I'm gonna hit him with the RCXD.
everyone just don't die. That's the main thing we gotta focus on here. Oh, they're B push maybe?
Hostiles have planted the bomb.
Oh no, they're on there.
One fugitive
Oh,
remains. Terminate
one
with
more.
extreme prejudice.
Oh, the boat's weak.
Nice, defuse.
We're deactivating the bomb.
Let's go. Bro, we could win this right here, bro. We could do this.
Bomb
It
deactivated.
ain't over till the fat bitch.
Don't be fooled. One victory is not the war.
Tyler, you gotta step it up, dog. 5 and 7.
Dude, I know. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
what the
right?
fuck?
Man, what kind of
You're
bullshit?
doing worse
Alright,
than me
bro.
right now.
Oh no, bro. I gotta step it up, bro.
Eliminate the objective.
Should we be cheeky and go B, bro?
No.
Nah.
That's just gonna fuck everything up, Tyler. Shut the fuck up.
We're setting up the bomb.
They're vault. Still vault. Oh my god, he's
Bomb
fried.
active.
Oh fuck, he got me.
What? I was behind the fucking pillar.
They're two.
You're
Oh,
a
two
guilty
volt,
of one.
two volt.
Put
Two
your
full,
head
two
down
full.
and close this out.
God damn it, bro. Okay. Reset.
Hostiles.
Just make sure they're not the Right as I
Push that
said
shit,
it
bro.
too, bro.
Was that right
You
as you
had
said
to
it?
push that shit.
Exactly right as I said it. People watch the defusing and then bomb defuse. God damn it, bro.
My question is,
Yeah.
I lit a trophy down there and a grenade still went through.
Yeah, I see.
That trophy is the reason why y'all lived, bro.
Morons.
So I'm a dude that gets violated you like no other human being, right? Violated. 2-3 years, right?
That's such a claim to fame now that Big U is like the ultimate bad guy of LA.
No.
Him being able to say that he violated is like him saying he went up against Al Capone.
No.
To tell the tale.
No, you gotta remember, I don't see Big U the way y'all see Big U.
I know.
Big U done sat on my couch with his head down, scared straight in situations where he needed our help at. I don't see him that way. A month ago, I had to pay rent and help take care of his family, who then sat on my couch and said, help me. I don't see that dude as that, right? But if you read that, right, it says we was 15, 20 deep, right? And we caught him. And he was by himself, right? You do know I jumped out on him. You do know I wasn't walking. I'm in a car with 800 horsepower in it, right? I'm very capable of whatever, right? You do know my homeboys was adjacent to them, but they didn't even, and they had no idea they was there, right? Right?
That's the information.
You do understand that, right?
Here, he's screaming. Big Egg, how you living? Oh my God, you think it was
Right here, bro.
Hello, Jack. How you doing? Your first time meeting, come on.
Hold on, we got to get to this right here.
He's trying to pack out chocolate right now. Yeah, we need a judge. We need someone to litigate this situation.
Hold on, watch this.
I'm glad I'm here at ground zero, man. This road, the
Watch this. So let me get it to you, right?
Like, police numbers to me, man. I brought my last two. I said, this is the fan Avengers. They got me. They got Adam. They got Black.
More.
Shout out to the
No
new
fair
recruit.
to them.
He did undercover.
So listen.
They said he never had a stutter.
Oh, the undercover had a stutter?
I want you to read it.
I just feel like I'll read it. I'll read it. I'll read it. Can I say something before I read it? It's very important.
I want you to read it.
I'll read it, and then I'll give what I thought of it, and then I'm going to repeat what Adam said about it. You spun it crazy.
I want you to read it dramatically. Hey, third dog, Bill. Expose something.
Control. Remind the fugitives that actions have consequences.
Go y'all just go to jail, right? Go lie. Oh yeah. Everything don't like you.
Using A.
I'm telling you, go here, read.
We're contesting Alpha.
And this is on a wiretap, right? So bear in mind, this is very important. This is Big U bragging about doing this on a wiretap to somebody. Henley recounted to victim Henley, 16 gang members, chased out Rank 100, attempted to hurt him. Quote, there's 15 to 20 with us.
Not much time
with hoodies
left. Put
tied
this to
down.
bed.
I got my hoodie on, all black, tied down. She like, boom, she jumped in the car, paid for it, and then, boom, this dude's screaming. My wife, draws. I see you, Eugene. I see you. Eugene Henley, I see you. He's screaming all of that. He's got his blower. His blower's out. But he's messed up. I got to read the whole thing. But he's messed up. Nobody's around. He's like, bitch ass dude. I'm like, yeah, bitch ass dude. He's like, something. He's like, redacted. Hey, man, don't do this. My wife, my kids in that car. Draws, don't do this. He's screaming. So it's about to turn you loose.
We're losing Alpha.
They've known for 2 years. Fuck on that. 20 feet to get me right. And it's gonna be something.
The enemy is low on lives.
My interpretation of this, me personally, my interpretation will allow that. Adam pops on the live. Said, this is so crucial. This gets mine. Okay. Adam pops on there and said, we're begging for his life. I didn't say that. You
We're defending Alpha. The enemy's on their back foot, so don't let up.
So here it goes, right? Here. All of this is a parking lot, right?
Control.
I'm here. They walk down. They walk right past my car.
Engagement windows open. Go, go, go! Hostiles contesting A. Securing Zone A. Time's nearly up. Close it down. Taking Bravo underway. Enemies are contesting Zone B. We're capturing multiple zones. Good job. Enemies are contesting A. Controlling Bravo.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
We're running low on lives.
Fuck, shit. This nigga does.
Hostile reinforcements are low. Taking Bravo underway. Controlling Bravo. Enemy contesting Bravo. Securing B. Hostiles contesting Bravo. Damn it. All lives expended. Enemy team contesting B. Take it on the chin. Get ready for the next round. Control. All targets declared hostile. Happy hunting, Crimson. We're losing Alpha. We're contesting A. Losing A. We're contesting Alpha. We're contesting A.
No.
Not much time left. Put this to bed. We're losing Alpha.
No fucking way. That is fucking kidding me.
They're taking multiple zones. Defend them. We're contesting Bravo. We don't have the reserves for this. Losing A. We lost A. The enemy is low on lives. We're out of lives. Proceed with caution. Losing Bravo. Failures not in Crimson's lexicon. Do better.
Ain't even seen it. When I seen him get here, I jumped out. Y'all looking for me? They stopped. They back was to me. Y'all had everything I had, but it dipped with everything in front of me. Now what they didn't know is I'm talking to my team. Big Unim is here. Now watch this. Look, watch this. Big Unim is here. I'm here out the car. Third, who was here?
Pacify the AO, kill team. Enemies contesting Alpha. Taking A. Securing Alpha. Enemies are contesting A. Mindful. Put your head down and secure the target. Taking Alpha. Hostile forces are contesting Alpha. We're taking multiple zones. Hostiles contesting A. Enemies are contesting Zone B. Hostile forces are contesting Alpha. Enemies contesting Alpha. We're running low on lives. Securing Alpha. Enemies are contesting A. Damn it. All lives expended. The CIA against a handful of goddamn criminals, and this is the best you can do.
Here and here.
Taking notes.
In that parking lot, when I'm confronting these 20 clips, was 20 to 30 feet in every direction and they didn't know it. All my homies was behind them.
That's new information.
Listen.
That's new information.
So listen, check this out. So what I'm letting you know, there's no need to beg nothing. Why not tell that fool? My home, they still don't know to this day that all my homies was positioned 11 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock. They didn't even see them. I'm talking to my homies in home, letting them know which way I'm going to push them. I said, it ain't number 20 of y'all. I'm going to down 3 of y'all. I just told him I'm going to get off in threes. Right? At that point, he knows if he's getting off in threes, when he go to twos, he's running out of it. These dudes right now, to this day, had no idea that they was ambushed. So why the You see, he said I was by myself, right? I wasn't by myself. All you got to do is pay attention to the 3 people who got off the stage with Kanye. Now let's do the math, dummies. The 3 dudes in red, does he look familiar? So where did they disappear to? When we walked Kanye to Fig, because that's where his car was at? Right, let's clear that up. Kanye said, Wack, my car is on Fig. I said, well, we got to walk around. He's like, why we just can't go right there? So you got to go through the crowd. He said, your people would, I don't care. So we walked Kanye through the crowd, took him to Fig, went down the escalator, got in the cars. I pulled out first. I always pull out first. My people is here, here, and here. As you seen, he said what? He was by himself. The bozo don't know till this day that he was already ambushed. So once I'm going, you know what they gonna do? They're gonna do this. You know what happens when you start to run from that and you start getting that blowing at you another way? What happens?
Military operation. I like that.
So now the world knows bozo. Think about it. Where did the 4 dudes go that got off the stage with him and Ye? Where did they go? They were in the parking lot with me. But you tried to play it.
But if you were the threat, then why didn't anything happen?
What do you mean?
You said you did the ambushing.
You got to ask the 20 people. They came to get me, right? Listen, I'm going to be real. They marked themselves out. It'd have been 20 power rules going to get one person, and they jumped out like that, you would have had to use that. I told Big U, this is what I told him.
You gave him a pass?
No, I told Big U, yo move.
Did you call him by his government name?
I said, yo move. You going first. Let's get to it. He said, cuz don't move, cuz it killed me. It's exact words. I'm telling my team in code, talking to them, I said, you ain't holding the cards. They listen to me, tell them to do what? Hold, because I see them moving in. I don't want you that close, because I'm going to make them scatter. I got some shit that's going to make freedom ring. That's a fact. Think about it. What make 20 gang members stop in their track? A 38? Does that do it? Nah. Gotta have some shit, right? Let's just be real.
They pull a drink on him?
Let's just be real.
This just says blow.
No, I'm asking you. What make 20 dudes stop in their tracks? And you know they had some shit. It takes something. Listen, it's a fat, ugly broad walk through here. We wouldn't trip. We'd keep talking. If a bad bitch walk through here, we gonna stop and look, right? So it gotta be a showstopper, right? So now I just exposed to you that the bozo said what? He was by himself. I never was by myself.
But this him on a wiretap bragging to somebody else, bro. Possibly
Right. But you said it like it was real.
This originally and said begging. I never said begging.
But you said it like it was real.
I was just reading what you said.
That's the part he's mad about, the begging. I never said that.
What I'm saying, though, the part I'm mad about is you act like we cool. You just send it to me and say, Wack, what's up with this? You did the bitch ass shit you do, but they just can't catch you. So I'm here to let you know as a man, you's a bitch ass nigga for that.
No, he's not. Because
No,
all he was doing was showing me
that because
a page
we
with
got
the biggest news of the
Somebody
day
tap in
that
with me.
my podcast co-host just so happens to be named in.
This is
If I get something on you,
Yeah.
who the first person I'm sending it to?
Of course, you're going to hit me about it. But wait.
But this
So
was
You sent it to me,
You
too.
tried to send it to bro as if it was exposing me to something.
yeah,
this is
That's what you
say
saying.
together.
And I'm gonna be real.
But what did I send you before that? I sent you in there too. No jumper. First thing I sent you was no
You're
jumper.
reading to it. You're
And then I
sending
sent
me
you another thing.
a couple of different things that
So it's 107 pages. Bozo.
And he sent me
you
two.
chose to sending that.
But you were on the phone live busy, so I knew you were on the phone.
that's
You were live.
bullshit.
I was watching live and I said,
That's
I was all into the news at that moment.
Listen, it's 107 pages, right? And out of 107 pages, and there's some crazy stuff in that content. You chose to sit on that, so you thought you was isolating Wack on some bullshit. That's what you thought.
That was
Keep
my
it real.
intention. That was
I
my
want
intention.
the boy and you to tell the truth.
Now, that wasn't my intention.
So what was your intention?
Real talk, I was reading through it. I see that
You
section.
see how it
That
feels
was
to
the
really, you
craziest thing.
see how it feels to really be in front of the people you talking about and playing with?
No, I hear it.
It feels like I
He
hear
does
it
that all the time.
So, no, he don't. No, he don't.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Man, that dude get caught in certain places. He know it. He in certain places. Why you get up and go to Chicago? Hell, boy.
What I'm doing is worse than what he's doing.
No.
He's not even putting
They
anything
don't quit him. They don't quit dude because they feel like he's a foreigner and he's stirring shit up.
No, they love him.
No.
I've seen it. He's
No.
in here all the time,
No, bro.
while I'm interviewing random people. They're all geeked up to take photos with him.
No. Listen, let me tell you something. If they catch dude,
Oh,
like I caught him, I'm just chilling, but I'm gonna let you know. Don't play with me, right? And you claim we got a relationship, and we cool, bro. Don't play with me. Don't do the back door shit. Because when I tell somebody I'm straight with them, when I get it, I send it to them. Right? The fact that you send it to Adam while we live, you know what he gonna do. So you wanted him to present it like it was some bogus shit.
That I would say that was.
So when you read that, you didn't get that big. You was putting extras on it. The real reason why you didn't attack that man is for something different. You didn't get that from that.
To be fair, though, I didn't add any context. I just sent him a couple screenshots of multiple things from here.
He had to read it to send the screenshot.
I did read it. As soon as I saw that, I sent it. I was unfinished.
If you didn't put narrative on it, because I know we posted that. Like we posted all the juicy parts, I mean, we have no comment on it because
you do.
And obviously, like I think I could see the context of this. This is a nigga gassing. He's telling. It's like me being in a fight and me like, yo,
But here go
yo,
the thing, though. Here go the thing. Yeah. Know what the gas and what not the gas. Choose your enemies and make sure you got your friends.
But you're conflating him sending me
I'm
a
telling you,
screenshot
I'm
of my
telling you straight like
podcast co-host being named in a federal RICO indictment as if he was somehow trying to smear your name or like create a narrative
I'm
about you.
finna go to New Orleans. I'm going back to Miss Gladys. May she rest her soul. Put some respect on my name, boy.
You got to do the hand room for that. You got to do the hand room for that.
Put some respect on my name. Ain't that how Study did it?
Nah, I think Wack feel like you were trying to almost call him out because Wack has told the story before, so I guess he probably feel like you were saying it.
No, what I'm saying is I felt he was smart enough to read that and see the extra bragging and boasting that he's putting around what the real reason was.
I don't think he had ill intent because he sent me multiple pages too, and that was just one of the pages he sent. I think Adam just came and read it up.
He ain't sent me one page.
I was reading the whole thing.
Did you have his number?
Did anyone else send Wack pages?
I sent them a shit.
Yeah, Wack be having.
You sent it to me.
I thought Wack first words
I sent them a shit.
Wack first words was, didn't I tell you? I'm like, God damn it, nigga, you must be the Oracle. Yo, Vlad, I know these flashback videos gonna go crazy when you're done.
What?
Shit, the yellow beezy shit, this shit.
Yo, just listen.
Easy, man.
And what's crazy is, let's clear this up. How does Wack know? Because the people tell us. Straight up. My number's been on the internet for 8-9 years. I never changed it. For that reason. If you want, today I got a call. The Mexican dude at the bottom left with the blue shirt, his wife called me. Mr. 100, yeah. I'm Mejia's whatever wife. I said, well, what's going on? I said, Mr. 100, yeah. I'm Mejia's whatever wife. I said, well, what's going on? I said, what was he doing with Big U now? He said he did business once or twice. He don't know them like that. They told on him. I'm a single mother now with a 6-month-old baby. I said, I'm going to send you some incredible diapers. Give me your information. But she was able to get to me because my number's there and I keep it there on purpose. I'm just simply saying, listen, man, we expose ourselves. When we do something, we expose ourselves.
And by the way, I do have a theory, though. And I don't know if you guys know, I joined late. And again, first of all, I wouldn't even entertain any conversation. I see some people trying to with the bullshit. You're not listed in this indictment as witness, cooperant, victim, nothing, which means the police is acknowledging you never had contact with them, right?
Never.
They actually describe you as a rival, basically almost somebody that they might be looking to their damn self. So it doesn't look like, but I will say some of what you may have done may have helped with timing, right? I think you tip it off to you. I think that definitely.
I did what?
I think you go and say that. So I'm saying this is that if you ever read any federal indictment,
I did what? I did the captain the hard one. Please don't what?
Please don't tell me. This is what I'm coming to say. So the way how these type of especially murder, like we haven't seen the grand jury, never have the grand jury. This was done. They usually go through this is a 4-year investigation. They're definitely on the grand jury. They only do that's a quick way to get an indictment when an officer or agent says, we need you to sign off on this that we can arrest them. think that they think that you can like it's all everywhere. Y'all are locked down. So again, we're gonna see the real.
Hardpoint is secure.
You spoke to, or you asked me information from Ben. Like, this is like, you should only know this if you're doing an investigation. They told the people. So we're gonna get the real indictment very soon.
Yeah.
But the way they did it is, they did it to Dirk.
I hesitate to even know if this scam works, but we have reason to be skeptical about statements about Big U. But you aside from scanning the story about Big U basically got Nipsey killed or whatever.
We never said he got Nipsey.
Again, we say they have premeditated knowledge that Nipsey was going to get killed. And that didn't really pan out. Looking at those statements as if they had to they want stuff.
What are you talking about? Because Big U that says, that's my little brother, he's the face of the neighborhood. All I did was support and stand behind him. But on page 83, he says, what? I'm a big show to see some come out. I'm even bigger than Nipsey Hussle. Read that. She said that, but this is what I know, damn, bro. Every time I see dude talking about Big, that's
hardpoint locked down.
You sit, see,
Captured the hardpoint.
I sent you. They'll tell me, here go the contracts.
Hardpoint is secure.
Got this, we got that. Got this, that.
Hardpoint locked down. Captured the hardpoint.
Not doing that. The only eerie thing about this is that everything that I think you have to educate. Like, right? You have to educate us what the grid program was. Then, how is this guy with the grid program?
Hardpoint is active.
Is that the same thing?
Muscles have the hardpoint.
You got a crystal ball or something. Okay?
Hardpoint locked down.
In form of R&B. Cheats.
Dual crystal ball. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, in general, you can see an older gangster with a charitable organization 1% of the time a scam, so they can still be doing bullshit. 17. Hopefully for a couple of years. Really,
no,
right?
that's you.
Yeah.
The you came on before. He did something to death. Bailed him out. Paid for his attorney. Yeah. If not, he'll tell you because he's not paid for his attorney. But yeah, that's back when the Infinity UX56 version. We had the same engine.
Hardpoint located.
You remember me, right? 17 years we made. Right? 17 years. We would tell people.
Hardpoint active. Muscles have the hardpoint.
That's why I told Brick, hey, Brick, I never seen you in my life. I never seen you at Crenshaw High. I never seen you at the Kings. You know, I helped bury on that group over there. I never seen you at the crib. I never seen you. You didn't come out to all the video shoots. All these bitches was having.
Hardpoint is secure.
Me and my boy AD created that. Nation. I was being a big Anderson broke beat. We were showing him how to hustle in the industry. He left in the industry. It was Kid Rock that said something. It was Asmac that said something. The industry guys. Right? It was
captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
This is why I stepped away from him.
Hardpoint identified.
All the industry went away from him.
Everybody's up.
2021.
Hardpoint is active.
Yeah. Stop.
Hardpoint is secure.
Is that?
Muscles have the hardpoint.
He screwed it up.
Damn it, we've lost the lead.
AJK Slate, that's me. That's my blood. lockdown. Officers got to the hard point. Hard point located. Hard point is secure.
Who got that done? Let's talk about it. Like, bro, he has no real connection in the industry.
Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
Treat him as if he's kind of on your level.
Hard point is secure.
We don't have no place. We have in the past.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point locked down.
They think you have to have successes in the entertainment world.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is secure.
I didn't want to do it. No disrespect. Because I didn't
hard point identified. Hard point attack. That's the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point is secure. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
You said these things, and all the things guys are doing, you know, like, what are you talking about? What this? Nigga, I'm reading through the show, I'm like, this nigga, what is he doing? 2023.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Okay, a certain person's wife is intimate. Dead home.
Hard point located.
When he quit the jail, she called her significant other.
I think it was like a ex-boyfriend.
Hard point active. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Let y'all know what I'm talking about. Very well known dude. Right. So when he went, he called. He said, hey, I told that. I said, no. I said, oh, okay. So then I'm sitting there. They caught me. They catch me with a K. She don't live. She got home. They catch me with a K. This is
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure. Hard point identified. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down. Hard point is active. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Targets in range. And even when first baby comes up there.
Negative. Strikes outside of
In certain conversations,
backup's not coming. You want to get out of this line? Better step up.
Again, not saying that
hard point is secure.
Hostiles have the hard point. Y'all are coming in here, y'all literally, y'all spell. I mean, there's a part where they're like, hey, we do
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Let's play this one clip that's been going kind of viral. That's like generally considered to be like the most federal that anybody on the podcast has ever heard. This is Loose Cannon.
Hard point located. Hard point is secure.
And the same niggas will
hard point active. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have the hard point.
killing everything. We just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But guns is actually putting us in big and like doing like real police shit. I say that nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns,
I don't believe in bad.
It's late. Why are you running down the street? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like I'm waking up, man. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna check shit out. I'm just waking up. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I was gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
It would be it's almost that exact thing.
Now let me go back to what you asked me.
Yeah.
This is why when Loose Cannon was calling me about what 600 was doing, I'm looking at the phone like, you can't be serious. 600 then made a video with him saying what he was saying 2 seconds later and put that. So you're calling me about what 600 is saying. Brody, have you forgot the things you said?
So basically, though, they both was admitting that they were saying police shit.
600 wasn't saying police shit. Because
he was trying to contradict it. He was trying to say
600 was reporting what was on the internet. That wasn't on the internet.
That's his own personal story that he lived.
I know how to protect my team. I didn't get to the internet. I made sure it went to the proper stages of getting into the internet. I ran a clubhouse room. I played snippets, had my media team tape it, clip it, send it to YouTube, and I sent you 600. Now you can talk about it. It's on the internet.
All right, so Wack, when you hearing stories of Lou saying shit like that, so you didn't have...
That ain't my business.
No, but you didn't have any clue that he could be caught up in this RICO or anything that was going on?
What I had no idea.
I think Lou thought he was kind of.
I had no idea.
That's the thing about.
Bruce thinks that because it was 2-3 years ago, like oh, he got 20 guns. It's like it just sounds like he's talking bullshit. But when the feds are actually able to put the case together and show that this is the type of thing they were actually doing, all of a sudden these podcasts become very important.
You know what they're keying on in that?
What?
When he says, "I'm his right hand man." See, Luce's case, the robbery he has,